Let me show you how I caught a 1.5% move on Euro USD last week. This trade once again just shows how market structure, time frame alignment, and liquidity can be so powerful together. This was my forecast in the morning, and this was the result after. Now let's quickly dig into the reasons why I took this trade. On the weekly, I saw that price closed very bearish from here and then dropped, forming this big imbalance. Then when I dropped down to the daily, the market was printing lower lows and lower highs, clear bearish market structure. We just took this low, and here price started retracing a little bit, but then it looked like it wanted to continue down. So here, especially after I saw this liquidity grab over here of internal liquidity and then the touch of this imbalance, I understood that the Euro USD was ready to continue the downtrend, go for this external liquidity as well as these previous lows. Dropping down to the 4-hour, you can see how well this is aligned, because we didn't only just take this internal liquidity, but even better, we took these previous highs and reacted strongly bearish. The next morning, price kept dropping and going closer and closer to this external liquidity. Now I was ready to drop to the 1 hour and 15 minutes and look for entries. What I forecasted and wanted to see was price either take some liquidity to the opposite direction before making the move down, or simply reacting from this imbalance while also taking this internal liquidity above and then show momentum to the downside so I could execute. This is exactly what happened. Price took this internal liquidity over here, reacted from the 1 hour imbalance, then I waited for the 1 hour to properly close bearish, and then I entered on this hourly close. I always like to give a little bit more breathing room, so I put my stop loss over there, targeting 1.5 hour. Barely any drawdown and hit profit the next morning. My trades are not always day trades, more of an intraday swing strategy as well, then for this reason can run overnight. As you can see, setups become extremely obvious when you wait for all time frames to align. In this trade, we had all time frames completely aligned, especially the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes. Once you get the direction right and all the time frames are perfectly aligned, then you have a very, very high probability trade.